Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of Civilization 2. Um, Last episode, we began doing lots more work, started progressing through ancient era technologies, got scholars, um, actually got a wonder, got the Colossus, and now we're working on a governor. And we're going to start working on the Hanging Gardens here, because that will provide us with 10 foods that we don't have to worry about farmers here. Um, and I think, yeah, we're losing a citizen in quite a while, but also this isn't accurate. It ticks up. Daily reward. What do we get? Production. I'll actually take that. Oh my god, okay, so it's going to be like a minute when we get the Hanging Gardens. In diplomacy, we have discovered the French, the Indonesians, the Spanish, the Aztecs, the Mongols, the Portuguese, the Ottomans, and the Russians. Um, we don't really have any strong relations with anybody. We have trade routes to some of them, but that's basically all that's raising our relations. Um, Working on researching armies right now, and our governor is not too far off. We could technically buy him right now, because we have enough money, but it'd still be really expensive for like a half minute saved. So I'm not gonna do it. Um, but also we have a free trade route, but I don't think we can actually send a trade route anywhere. I don't know. Start working on producing more warriors. Sure. We don't have the multi-produce yet, so we kind of just have to do that. I mean, we could just buy the armies outright. That's what I'm gonna do, honestly. Alright. We have 57 warriors, 1 governor, 5 seconds off from building the Hanging Gardens. This is, yep, the city I was planning on attacking. And 57, that will be there in about 2 minutes. Finish the Hanging Gardens. I don't know if we're going to actually be able to do it, but you can start working on the pyramids. But now, we actually have food in this city, even though we don't have a single farmer. Yeah, okay, they immediately... That was expected. Start working on a workshop. Armies is finished. Get horse riding. We can get aristocracy, which means more money in the capital. Which means we're getting 45 gold a second in the capital. That's pretty good. Yep. Get rid of that notification. We have a lot of buildings in Berlin, because that's really our only city. That is soon to change, though, because we are attacking this barbarian village, which, unlike in Civ 5, will actually give us a city if we successfully do take it over with a governor in said army. The workshop will help out with our production by giving us 5, which right now, even if we had our entire population on building, that'd still be a 1/3 increase to our production. So that's still really good. So we don't really have to worry about food now. We don't have to worry about money. We have a ton of trade routes. We don't have to worry about happiness. Well, we will, eventually. Again, but not for now. We really don't have to worry about faith. Our defensiveness is massive. Yay, okay, we got Hamburg now. So, Hamburg, what do you all have? Basically nothing. That's great. Turn off auto-assign. I think you can get rid of 1. Why do we... Yeah, just go on science, actually. No, we want them on money. Yeah, go on money. We could possibly get a caravan if we bought one from Berlin. It's going to be a lot of money, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Then move troops here. One caravan. What's our map looking like? So, we're close to the French, the Indonesians, the Aztecs, the Portuguese, the Ottomans, and the Spanish. Why is Spain's color so similar to the barbarian village color? That's kind of weird. Also, we're kind of distant from the Mongols, and Russia is basically at the very edge of our map. So, if we want to attack a civilization, Russia is not the person that we'd want to attack. And troops have arrived back in the capital, which means that I guess we can start working on another governor. Also, build a training center will be more useful, but put in the copper mine after that. Recruitment speed is basically what we need, because we missed out on the statue of Zeus. Actually, the bonus I think is better than the statue of Zeus, so until whoever built it gets the bonus, I think we're going to be fine. Oh wow, we're actually still leading in terms of wonders, even though we kind of got done over at the start. Global trade, they're basically the top. These guys have 0. I think they have 1. They've arrived in Hamburg. Make a trade route to... I'm gonna start trading with the Mongols for now. I already have trade routes with everybody else. I don't have one with the Mongols. So, Hamburg is making a lot of money now. So, you can take these guys off Merchant and put them on Builder. God. That's a lot of money for a single building. Berlin is still making a lot of money, and our training center is finished. So the governor will be put out faster now. We've basically finished horse riding. 5 trade routes now. Our happiness could use a little bit of work, because distance from the capital is kind of beating down Hamburg. But now, justice would allow us to build a tribunal, but I don't think it's that massive right now, so I think I'm going to work on the wheel. Because that not only just gives money per merchant, but money per, Oh, the Ottomans declared war on the Spanish. It just appears like everybody declared war on the Spanish if they possibly can declare war on the Spanish. How far is this burger? 7. Paris is 6. Not exactly a bad idea. These guys are also a 7. These guys, 7.2. I think I might just declare war on the French. If I'm being perfectly honest, I might just declare war on the French. Alright. Our copper mine is now done. And we can take these guys off Builder now. We don't really need them building. I'm going to have 1 person on Farmer, just so that we can get more citizens. Actually 2. 2 people on Farmer. 3 on Happy. And 5 on Science. So, we're making 44 Science now. I'm just going to let my passive growth from the workshop build the stables, because right now that's not really important, and it's not a situation where by the time we get those stables we're going to have new techs that unlock buildings. I don't even know. Okay, it does unlock an amphitheater, so technically we'd have something more to build, but still, whatever. Alright, diplomacy. Somebody declared war on somebody. I don't even know. Oh, the Mongols don't like us. Too bad. Too bad, so sad. If we wanted to buy a governor right now, that'd basically be our entire treasury. Um, build a granary and build a monument. Eventually, I'm gonna have you build a treasury after those two, but whatever. And then I think copper mine just for the money gain. How far is Jakarta? 9.4. This is another 7. So I think I'm gonna start expanding north a little bit. Hamburg has finished the granary. You're building the monument now. By that time, I think I can queue up another treasury. Well, not another treasury, a treasury. Just give it 7 years, and we'll get it eventually. And there we go, treasury. All right, that'll take about 2 minutes. Wheel is 8 minutes off. Stables is like 2.5 minutes off. 13 minutes from getting a citizen in Berlin. A while until we fill up our gold reserves, but I don't really care about gold reserves. Science, mostly from trade routes. That's what I expected. We're also getting some science in Hamburg. That's also because of science. I mean, from trade routes. We're getting science because of science. 3 minutes off from getting our governor. So, we'll have stables by then. We did take some casualties, so I'm gonna build up 5 warriors so that we have the same army. I think I'm also gonna grab 30 archers for Berlin. Eventually, we're gonna get oligarchy, which will help out with our troop maintenance, which right now is like 13 gold return. So, stables. I don't want to just buy it, honestly. There's no reason why I should buy it outside of quick. Hamburg finished the treasury, so you don't have enough. Alright. You send 15,000 to Hamburg so we can start getting constructions done. I can slightly change that. Also, work on a worker. Stables are basically done. Now they are done. Our happiness is better, but that's mostly just because we put artists in Berlin. Hamburg is still very unhappy. And they only have 1 artist. There's also some other debuffs, like distance from the capital, which is hurting. Also, we have like an extra 15% happiness in Berlin because of buildings that we don't have in Hamburg, whose happiness just went down. Great. Wait, did it go down? It would say if it went down. It didn't. We just had 7 this entire time. Oh. Wait, no. Population did go down. Oh, from the worker. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Hamburg's worker can work on building a farm. I don't want the barbarian village to get anything from this. Build it here. So, we're going to build that there. That'll provide us food per farmer. So, we have the governor in Berlin. So, what we're going to do is we're going to pull a funny, and we technically have a trade route with the French, but I do not care. We're declaring war on the French and going for a all-out attack on Paris. It'd be odd if they had a second city by now, like this quickly. This area right here would have been so useful if Berlin was like any closer. But right now, I want to, like, once I reach the end here, yeah, that's 11 distance. This city would basically permanently be depressed. Forever. How long is it gonna take for the Paris force to get there? About a minute and a half from now. Berlin should also probably build a worker. Actually, no, we still need the caravan back. Because we don't get that back. So, then build a worker. After you're done with the caravan. Wheel is a while off still, 3 minutes. We're getting a lot of culture that we aren't using because we can't use it on anything. I think that will change once we get justice, which I'm going to do after we get wheel. And caravan isn't too far off. Paris is basically being invaded. How long is that? Yeah, like 20 seconds. So, just watch and hope that they don't have a unfathomable... I should have checked. How is their troops? Less than us. But I think we're not going to win here. Oh! We actually just outright captured Paris. Okay, then. Next, we found the Arabians. Where are they? Oh, they're all the way up here. Oh, the Indonesians created a trade route. How nice of you. I'm getting a little bit of money from that. Take it off. Put it on. Take it off. Put it on. There. Now Paris isn't incredibly depressed. They're only sad now, which is an improvement. 60% happiness, while Hamburg is still at 43%. Ugh. Yeah. Not great. Go on, artist. Workshop. Copper mine. Gardens. Training center. That's like a 16-minute construction queue. I just put in Hamburg. That's gonna be a while. Actually, it's gonna be quicker. Because, workshop. Paris has finished building a granary. Good for you, Paris. Do we need this scientist? It's really not helping out. Merchant. 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 Just everybody's gonna be working on, getting us money. New citizen, Berlin. Very cool. Yeah, artist. Okay. Berlin start building the amphitheater, which actually means you all are going off of science and you're going right on to building. In fact, we're not farming either. We're working on building. So that's going to be 3 minutes off. So working on justice. Now of the wheel, which means we can technically get another trade route. But even better bonus, that now means that we're getting more money per merchant. Which that isn't exactly helping Hamburg, since they don't have merchants. But it's helping Paris. Because they do have merchants, and they need merchants. There we go. We have some gold being made in Paris, finally. After, basically forever. We have a decent gold income in Paris. I'm gonna have you start. I'm gonna delay our buildings, and I'm gonna have you build a caravan, so that it actually helps in later. Alright, you are going to build a road to Hamburg. We're a ways off on justice, and we have a decent construction queue in Hamburg. That's going to become a little bit better once we build the workshop. But for now, it's pretty painful. It'll take a while. Paris, you can build a treasury once you have enough money, which will be in a little bit. And we have just about enough money, and now we do. Start building that. Hamburg's 30 seconds off. You can begin queuing up a stables. Berlin is basically done with their amphitheater. You can begin producing another governor. The Aztecs declared war on the Russians. Okay. That's kind of a stupid idea. Wait, so that's from Berlin 10 to from Berlin 5.1. That seems like an awful little amount. Distance, that's weird. Hamburg just finished the construction of your workshop. Very nice. Make people happy. Berlin finished the amphitheater. Can't build anything, so we can take these guys off of building and put them on science. That's less, but it's also more at the same time. So I'm gonna make it set 6-4 as my production. Well, my civilian management in Berlin. Alright. Hamburg isn't too far off on their copper mine. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the video here, and I will see you all tomorrow. See ya.